Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the MT&A Top 20 Rankings. This is the post-event 3 Pre Birmingham Major Rankings. Excited to get into these. If you haven't checked out the podcast just yet, be sure to do that. It was a lot of fun. I sat down with Mythalieon, CaptainDolphin, and Belleair. All four of us went over our rankings. Absolute blast. I revealed the aggregate in that, but I still wanted to make this short video to go over it, so let's get into it. At number 20, we have your Godfidence squad of Astromech, Suko, and Bems. This is the first time that Godfidence makes our rankings. Myself and Belleair had them unranked, but Myth had them at 20 and Dolphin had them at 18. This gave them an average ranking of 20. Tied for 18th is the Gentlemates roster of Seiko, Redosin, and Juicy. We did these rankings before any roster rumors were announced, so we are going off of the split one rosters for our post-open 3 rankings. Myself and Myth had these guys unranked, completely dropped out of the rankings, while CaptainDolphin and Belleair still had them at number 17. This gave them an average ranking of 19, and along with that, another team who had an average ranking of 19 is this 9 Lives roster of Hoxer, Kofer, and Chicago. All 4 of us actually had this team ranked at 19th, which was a fun little reveal when we unveiled that. Also new to the rankings this week is our 17th ranked team, Healthy Chiefs. This is Razir's Fiber Hunter. They're your OCE 2 seed heading into the LAN. Myself and Myth had them up at 16, Belleair had them at 18, and Dolphin had them at 20. Down 4 spots from last week is your 100% squad of Luis, P, Acro, and Rezi. I had them lowest at 17, while Dolphin had them at 16, Belleair at 15, and Myth at 14. This gives them an average ranking of 15.5. No change from last week is your 15th ranked team, Space Station Gaming, of Frosty, Scribbles, and Reveal. Again, before any roster rumors came out. Myself and Dolphin had them at 15 ourselves, Myth had them down at 17, and Belleair had them at 14. Re-entering the top 20, and for good reason, is your 14th ranked team, Gen G Mobile One Racing. This is Reddles, Magic Bear, and Cheese. I had them at 13, Dolphin had them at 13 as well, Myth had them down at 15, and Belleair at 16. Your number 13 squad, moving up 3 spots from last week, is your OCE 1 seed wildcard. This is Banana Head, Fever, and Torsauce. We traded places on whether or not we had this team ranked 14th or 13th, with myself and Dolphin having them at 14, while Myth and Belleair had them at 13. Moving down 2 spots is your 12th ranked team, Complexity, of Razeable, CRR, and Diaz. 3 of us had them at 12, with Belleair being the outlier, having them up at 11. Moving up 6 spots, again deservedly so, is your other Miracle running team of GK Esports. This is Joyo, Archie, and Oli. Myself and Dolphin had them at 11. Myth had them up at 9, while Belleair had them at 12. Tied for 9th place is your Ninjas in Pajamas trio of Itachi, Oski, and Ness. These guys are ranked as the EU4 seed despite not making the Birmingham Major. I had them at 10, Myth had them at 11, while Dolphin and Belleair both had them at 9. Tied with the Ninjas in Pajamas in the aggregate is the Team Secret trio of KV1, Mata, and Swift. This is your South American 2 seed heading into the Birmingham Major. I had them highest at number 9, while everyone else had them at number 10, giving them the same average ranking as Ninjas with 9.75. Up 4 spots again this week is your Dignitas squad of apparently Jack, Jorias, and Stizzy. These guys are ranked in our system as the EU 3rd seed as they are heading into the Birmingham Major. Myself and Dolphin had them ranked at 8th, Myth up at 7, and Belleair all the way up to 6. With an average ranking of 7 at the 7th place spot is the ultimate squad of LJ, Chronic, and First Killer. Myself and Dolphin had them ranked 6th, while Myth and Belleair had them ranked 8th. Coming in at number 6 is your Mina 2 seed of Twisted Minds. This is Napo, Atomic, and Rise. These guys are up 1 spot from last week. Myself, Dolphin, and Belleair all had them ranked at number 7, while Myth had them at number 5. No movement on the aggregate from last week is Furia Esports. These guys had an average ranking of 4.5, and all 4 of us had different placements for this squad. Myth had them lowest at number 6, Belleair at number 5, Dolphin at number 4, and myself having them ranked 3rd. Your 4th ranked team is Team Falcons with an average ranking of 4 exactly. Myself and Dolphin had them ranked 5th. Myth had them all the way up to number 2, and Belleair had them at 4. And we had a tie for 2nd place with an average ranking of 2.75. This technically means that Team Vitality moves up 1 spot from last week. Myself and Myth had them ranked number 4, Belleair had them at 2, and Captain Dolphin's trying to take an early swing in predicting them as the best team in the world. Tied for them at the number 2 spot on the aggregate is your NRG Esports squad of Beast Mode, Daniel, and Atomic. I was the only one to have them ranked 2nd, and everyone else had them ranked 3rd. And again, For the third week in a row, your number one team in the world on aggregate is Carmine Corps of Vatira, Atau, and Drawley. Myself, Myth, and Belleair all had them ranked number 1. Dolphin, as Vitality has jumped them, has ranked them number 2. Here are the rankings by associate, and as you can see, I've created a new graphic form for this. I hope you guys enjoy how much easier this should be to track where each team is placed. The other teams that received votes and are unranked are Pirates on a Boat, Startpoint, TSM, and MTS. If you haven't gotten a chance to yet, make sure you check out the podcast with all 4 of us as we talk about our rankings. Yes, of course, I had to put both Miracle Runs on the thumbnail because who else was I going to put on here? And aside from that, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.